So I just got done watching Prey, the Predator sequel released on Hulu. I'm just gonna give my little mini review thoughts on this movie. No spoilers. No spoilers at all, because if I spoil anything, it's just gonna ruin the tension. And believe me, this movie had some tension. I'm coming to this with a unique perspective of having not watched any Predator movie that has come out. Right, including the original. I've seen, bits and pieces of that movie. I think I saw like half of Predators back in 2011 or something. I don't think I really remember anything beyond what the basic premise of what that movie was. I think through pop culture osmosis, I know enough about the Predator to not feel lost while watching this movie. However, at the same time, this movie didn't feel like it relied on you knowing about the Predator. It's set in the 18th century. You know the basic premise of it is showing the Predator's first encounters with human beings, in this case being the Comanche tribe. Because it's back during the 18th century, this Predator, it feels similar, but it feels different, at least to what I know. It has a lot of archaic, I guess you could say, Predator weapons. It's not quite what you see in the other movies. The story of this movie was just real simple. It wasn't anything too complex. It was just very straightforward and to the point, which I enjoyed. We got a woman in this tribe who wants to be a hunter, and she's basically going through this kind of rite of passage of becoming a hunter. She's challenging the gender norms of, just being a woman who stays back in camp and, cooks and does medicine, all that stuff. And it didn't feel forced. A lot of the times when you get these stories of, women challenging the gender norms or whatever, it can feel really forced. It can feel really inorganic, but with this story, it felt natural and organic, and that was a breath of fresh air. Yeah, there were a few guys in the tribe who were a bit dickish about it, who would tell her to go back and cook, but there was nothing as egregious as Captain Marvel's, what's called a cockpit, right? Anyway, Amber Midthunder did her thing in this movie as the main character. Only other thing I've ever seen her in was Legion, which was great, and she was great in it, and she was just as good, better actually, in this movie. The Predator itself left such an impression on me as someone who's never watched a full Predator movie. The action with the Predator was on point. I was having a complete blast with all the choreography between the Predator and her and the other tribe members. At the very beginning, very tense movie, super tense. Especially because there's a dog companion, and you often know how that goes. Every time that dog was in danger, I got clinched. Overall, we'll say, as someone who is new to the Predator franchise, I had myself a very good time watching this movie. And I know how a lot of Predator fans have felt about the last few Predator movies. But hey, for me, this one was great. I'd definitely watch it again.